Hey y'all, my name is Cameron Snow, and so what we're going to be going through in this video is how to actually create viral Facebook ad creatives and the psychology behind actually creating those creatives. So what we're going to be going through first is essentially some examples. We have some for a men's grooming brand, a supplement brand, an actual luxury women's clothing brand, and as well with another actual supplement brand that's more in the physical space as well. And so, what we're going to be going through is exactly why these creatives are working so well and why they're able to drive so many new customers and be so profitable at the exact same time, and the psychology behind that. So, first getting into it, what you're going to want to do is within the first 3 seconds of either the video or the image, you're going to want to make sure that the customer feels understood and that it only resonates with the customer that's seeing that video or image. Now, within the first 5 seconds, anyone that's not going to buy your product or is not a fit for the actual product, they should not be looking at this video or image by then, and they should definitely be leaving that image. They should be scrolling by, which is a good thing because we only want the people that are a good fit, and that'll start to optimize the algorithm towards those people that are a good fit. So essentially what we can go ahead and look at, and this is what all of these creatives follow, is when you look at the value equation in terms of what they are actually getting out of the actual product, when you look at dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement. So exactly what they want to achieve, the highest point terms, and multiplied by how likely they are to achieve it. And then if you divide this by the time delay and the effort and sacrifice, this being the price and how long it'll actually take to take into effect, that's the actual dream outcome. Now that'll actually play through with all these creatives. But another thing that also looks into this is when you go ahead and increase your price and you actually take away this effort and sacrifice, this is what's going to be driving that amazing value. And people can see that through the ad. And then that allows you to present that through the ad as well. Now we're going to get into these in a minute. We're just going to start looking through the creatives. So first off with these creatives, you can go ahead and take a look at these. So a hardworking gentleman, what we go ahead and start with is having a call out saying, if you want great looking hair, and then immediately showing another product that is very, very common within the space. So other hair gel that other men use. And then a very, very simple line of copy, just saying enjoy losing your hair, because they're going off of the hook in terms of all the chemicals that other brands use, and they do not use those chemicals. So that's their unique selling point. Then they immediately go into, once he's actually called out the customer, he immediately goes into a story about himself where his hair was falling out. He looked into the chemicals, and then they created this amazing pomade. And you can see the three main differences between them. And then he goes into the three. So keeping it a very controlled ad. So keeping their engagement the entire time. And then exactly what it is. And then goes ahead and doubles down on the actual creative. And then an actual call out to go to the site. And then an extra bonus as well at the end with the 15% off. So that same creative, they have gone ahead and used in multiple different styles as well, where they hold up the other gel. And you can go ahead and use this in any industry as long as you have competitors that a large market is using, because you can go ahead and leverage their audience to then say, hey, we have this same style of product, but ours is better because of this. And that is working absolutely amazing. We have another example right here from Waterboy, their hangover recovery. You can see they go ahead and you drink this before drinking, then listen up. And they're going ahead and showing Liquid IV, which has a massive customer base already. And they're showing why theirs is better in terms of how theirs is better for hangovers. And then they even tell that theirs is more expensive, but there's a reason for it because it is primarily for hangovers and it has a lot more minerals in it and electrolytes and things like that that help with hangovers, zero sugar as well. And these two ads alone were able to scale to $1,700 per day. These two ads, along with their catalog ad for retargeting, was able to scale up to as well, about $1,800 to $1,900 per day. And then as well, we're going to get into Jay Lorraine. So she's a luxury women's custom dress and swimsuit brand. Now you can see with her brand, when we're following this value equation, she doesn't need to have that video to convince, because what the customer wants out of this entire brand, and this goes for any clothing brand for that matter, is to feel what they want to feel is what they look like within the clothing, of course. That's how anyone is whenever they're wearing clothing. If you want to take the extreme examples and think of things like Louis Vuitton, when people have those items, they know that other people will look at them in terms of, oh, that's Louis Vuitton. And so if you can go ahead and display that within the creative, I know with this ad right here, we're able to scale this up to $400 per day, averaging between an 8 to 12x return on ad spend, simply because you will not see anyone else selling our items, limited stock, having that scarcity, and then pushing that ad out. We're able to see amazing, amazing return. And we're testing a lot more ads now as well. But simply just showing it on this mannequin and being able to see what it feels like to be within the dress is all that it took to be able to convince the customer to purchase. As well, we're going to take a look at a supplement brand. So it's All American Subs, and what they're able to do right now is push a free creatine offer. Now, if you can push this offer, now what they're able to do actually is they're pushing the free creatine, and then they have a protein powder as an upsell on the back end as well. So you can see the copy is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. When you have an amazing offer like this, we're following the value equation with the effort and sacrifice, it's free. So people are taking this offer like crazy. There's $2, $3 CPMs, free trial, just pay shipping. They're very upfront. They're not trying to get someone. They're saying upfront, just pay shipping, get ready for the summer. Also doing the same thing for a fat burner. And then they're having that upsell on the backside of the protein powder if someone wants to add it onto the cart. And what they're seeing is they're actually still profitable in the ads. We're seeing about a 1.5x return on ad spend. So we're still profitable there. And we're actually able to scale that and acquiring between 20 to 40 to 80 customers now per day, because we've gone ahead and scaled up the campaigns, and we're just going to keep scaling those. And Facebook is loving the ad because people love the offer. As long as Facebook loves your offer and they love your ad and other people on the platform love your ad, they're just going to keep giving you more spend and more budget. So some things you can add to the creative as well is bonuses, giving that 15% off as an extra, or as well giving a free item when they purchase that first product. Another thing is guarantees, providing 100% guarantee that if people do not feel their product is right for them, then they can go ahead and refund. Typically what we see is refunds go up to about 3 to 4%, but the sales will also go up about 20 to 25%. And those extra sales obviously make up for those refunds as well. And it just builds brand authority. If a brand is able to say, I give 100% refunds, it just says that the brand knows what they're doing. Because if it's a bad brand, obviously a lot more people would be refunding. So it's kind of that psychological auto thing that's going on in people's head. And so scarcity and urgency as well is displayed on the landing page, or you can add it to the product of how many products there are left. That can provide scarcity. If you think about, like what I was saying with Louis Vuitton, there's a limited amount. That's why. Or how long the products will be discounted for. You can go ahead and see with Hardworking Gentleman with their landing page. Go ahead and add this scarcity right here. Time is running out, 15%. With a timer as well. This timer increased the conversion rate about 1.5%, literally just with this timer. So highly recommend adding that on, even if you want to put it up to 10 minutes. But when you have a landing page like this, it definitely helps convert just as people are shopping. That timer is just in the back of their head as well. So that'll be it for this video. Definitely go ahead and follow these styles of ads in terms of how to build them out. And then as well, definitely go ahead and check out the doc in terms of how to scale your brand, $200,000 per month, 3 months or less, by leveraging dynamic viral content. And if you want one-on-one help, definitely go to book a call. I'd love to speak to you on the call. So I'll see you in the next video.